God, and today we are going to be talking about one of the most overpriced cards in Dragon Ball. You know, one of the most newest overpriced cards, and it happens to be this man right here, Vegeta the Time Regulator. Why is this card so darn expensive? Just look at that. Look at that. You see that? That's $100 for one card. This one comes from the championship packs, and these were relatively hard to get. You had to go to like those special type of tournaments, and you would get one pack per the tournament, and if you win top place, you know, first place, and you get your invitation to, you know, regionals, you would get more of these. And these cards are running you can see yourself at almost $100 per card. The reason I wanted to make this video, shout out to SSJ Rolly. He hit me up on Instagram, sent me a video of him opening up one of these championship packs, and he pulled this card and he's like, yo, just opened up $100 bill, y'all. I was like, damn, I gotta make a video telling everybody how expensive this card is. It's $100, and for good reason too. Yesterday, I went undefeated until I lost one round. I ended up getting second place. I was playing my Vegito deck. I got second place in the tournament, and it had a lot of people at the tournament, and I beat all the meta decks. You know, I beat Dende, I beat Childish Kid Goku, I beat I forgot which other decks I played, but Super Shenron Gogeta deck. But this deck, I got the L2. I lost to Toa, and this deck right here makes that Toa from the anniversary box a freaking strong broken leader. There is no way I was gonna beat that deck. I beat all the other meta decks, but the Toa was just at another level, and that's why this card right here is a very key card to that deck, that Toa deck. So for that reason, it's running at, you guys can see it, $100 per card. So I have eBay right here for you guys, and you guys can see this is the only one I found on eBay, and it's a bid, and they're bidding on it right now. The bid is at almost $50. It's $42.88, but I guarantee once the bid gets closer, it's gonna get higher and higher and higher. So you're looking at around an average of like a $70 to $100 card, depending on who you buy it from. This card is freaking expensive. If I were you and you have them, I would get rid of them right now. Right now that they're $100, you got to place it. You just made yourself close to $400 for just 4 cards. Sell them now before they drop in price, because I guarantee they're going to go down in price. And the reason I'm doing the market watch is because, you know, Tony G is unable to make the market watches because he's studying. You know, he's studying, trying to become a professor. So because of that, I have to, you know, take over his spot and make these market watch videos. And I also want to talk about the Dragon Ball Super Tournament, a power booster box. Check this out, $250 for this booster box. I'm just like, for reals? For reals? I remember buying them for 55 bucks when they first came out. I never thought they would skyrocket to freaking $250 booster box. Like a bunch of these cards in the booster box are pretty whack, except for like a couple that you could actually pull, and if you're lucky, you pull yourself like a $50, $80 card. There's multiple cards in here that are very expensive because of collectors and collecting purposes, and I'll show you guys how much those cards cost in just a little bit. But it's insane, $250 for a booster box, and for good reason too. It does come with one of the most broken cards in Dragon Ball Super card game, and that happens to be Victory Strike Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. And this really does you know, cost for its value, because if you get lucky and you get one of those cards, you're gonna be victory striking your opponent with Master Ultra Instinct Goku, automatically winning all the time, and that's why it's at $250. So that's pretty darn crazy. And on eBay they're selling it for like what the heck, $400? Are these people crazy? Like $400 for a booster box? I'd rather buy myself like a PS4 or like a little mini laptop or something. That's crazy. So on average, it's like a $200 box. It's insane how freaking expensive this booster box got. So if you want to buy just the booster pack, it costs around like $12 per pack. You know, if you feel lucky, you're at your local card shop and they're selling them, or if you find a shop that's selling them for freaking cheap, buy them out. Buy them out. That's all I gotta say. because you can pull yourself a very expensive card. So talking about secret rares, we're going to be going into this Broly card. It's still a very expensive card. $262 for this card. It's a lot of money, but it's for good reason. It has a broken ability, and if you're running the Broly deck, you need this card. This card makes the Broly deck from like a competitive deck to a meta deck. This card literally makes the deck 2 times more broken, and it's a freaking secret rare, $262. So now let's check on eBay how much people are trying to sell it for. So look at this. Look at this. Someone's trying to sell it for $650. What? Like, for real? PSA graded though. It's a level 10, meaning mint condition, rated by, you know, some of the most experts in card analysis and, you know, mint rarity. A level 10. They're charging $650 for this card, and then $1,350 for, what the heck? Are these guys insane? These guys are really thinking someone's gonna drop $1,350. This game just came out. The game is like literally almost 2 years. It's about to make 2 years since the game came out, and some of these cards, people are trying to sell them for $1,300. Nah. All right. You know, this game is called Dragon Ball Super collectible card game. So it's a very collectible centric game, meaning some people don't even play the cards. They just buy them to collect. And if this game blows up, this $1,350 card might multiply times 3. In 10 years, it might be a $3,000 card, you know? Freaking crazy. It's looking like for just to buy it off the bat, it's $250. That is insane. And then we got Arcanine, Absorption, Majin Buu. I don't know if I said that right. Another secret rare that you get from Destroyer's Kings. The Destroyer's Kings booster box went up in super price as well because, you know, everybody bought them, and there was, you know, supply and demand. Everybody wants them. There's a high demand, low supply. You know, the prices spike up. And this card used to be more expensive. It dropped in price. Now it's $115. It's a very strong card. Expect this card might go up in price as well. I have a very strong feeling this card's gonna go up in price. But $114 for this card. It's a secret rare. Works with the Majin Buu engine, and you're able to play like all the destruction rares right off the bat with this card. Very awesome card. Very expensive card as well. On eBay, it's looking like it's like a $70, $80, $100 card. I want to see PSA graded. I want to see a PSA graded $500, $650, $550. All right, it's looking like PSA graded level 10. That means mint condition, and, you know, put in a box so it stays mint condition for life. They're selling it for $550. Like I said, this is a collectible card game, so you could literally collect and just keep them. And, you know, if you think it's a good investment, it might spike up. And Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. The reason the Tournament of Power box costs $250 per box is because if you pull this guy, you pulled a money card. Look how much money people are willing to drop on this card. Pretty much $350 for this card. Why is this card so expensive, you might ask? Well, let me tell you why. This card literally steals games. Victory Strike ability. Not only does it look cool, not only is it Master Ultra Instinct Goku, it automatically wins a game with the ability called Victory Strike. It's relatively easy to play with, you know, the Height of Mastery play if you play it, but I know a lot of people just want the card for collectible purposes. You know, Master Ultra Instinct is the most broken character in Dragon Ball Super, the anime, and he's the most broken card in Dragon Ball Super, the card game. $350. That's insane. Now let's look at a PSA graded one and find out how much people are willing to drop on this. So on eBay, it's looking like a $400 card, $650. Some people are insane. Whoever buys it on eBay, $600. Someone PSA graded. It doesn't look like it's a level 10, but a level 10 PSA graded. Check this out. $2,000 for this card, level 10, mint condition. Who drops the money on this? I want to know who has the money to drop $2,000. I'll buy myself a little car for for the amount that this freaking card costs. But like I said, if you want to invest and you think this game is gonna, flourish, and in 10 years from now, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like Magic the Gathering, it's like Pokemon, and it stays up there with those top card games, this card PSA graded might multiply in price. Give it another 10 years. Who knows? If they don't print more Ultra Instinct Goku's Mastered, this card might go up in a dumb amount of price depending on how Dragon Ball Super as an anime in general gets up in popularity. So this could be an investment. Who knows? You might be able to buy a house one day with this level 10. I don't know. But you guys be the judge. Is it worth it? I want to hear your guys' opinions on the comment section below. $2,000. Those guys are insane. Now let's go to the other secret rares, the least expensive one. So we got this Frieza. I think this is the easiest secret rare to pull, in my opinion. $50. Blows up the field, sees the hand, puts a card in the drop. Awesome card right here. One of my favorite secret rares to actually play that I actually own. Then another secret rare, the Migra, very popular. It's running around $70 pretty much. I remember this card used to be $20 at one point, and then boom, now it's got like skyrocketed to $70. Secret rare, Overwhelm, and then you get to pretty much combo with your opponent's cards in their hand, and this ability is freaking insane. Very awesome for the Kid Goku deck, which is a meta deck. So another reason why the Tournament of Power booster box costs so much is because of these signed special rare cards. The Frieza one costing $50. If you buy a booster pack of the Tournament of Power and you pull one of these, you just pulled yourself a $50 card. And for that reason, these special rares are really changing the price market on that Tournament of Power card as well, not including on top of this Ultra Instinct Mastered Goku. And then this is the most expensive one, which is the Goku. Why? Because it's Goku and people like to collect it, and it has the signed signature, as you guys can see, of the voice actors, and the most expensive signed card. And with the new Assault of the Saiyans, we're also getting signed cards. So if you pull one of those signed cards, who knows, it might be going up in price like these, because these went up in price like crazy. Look at that, $75 for one card. That's insane, man. People are crazy. And then last but not least, the judge cards. Most of the level 2 judge cards cost like around $70 to $60 prices, but this is the most expensive one, I think. Gogeta Hero Revived. It's a $100 level 2 judge card. If it's not the most expensive, I think it might be Shocking Death Ball that's the most expensive. But $100 for a judge card, level 2. You can only get this if you go judge a big regional tournament or one of those huge tournaments for Dragon Ball Super card game, and you have to be a level 2 judge. Once you're a level 2 judge, you're able to get these $100 cards, and these are going in the market for a lot of money, and they're very, very hard to get. So that's gonna be the end of the video. I wanted to make it. Shout out to SSJ Rowley. He hit me up on Instagram, showed me a pack opening that he did. He pulled this dude. He's like, yo, I just popped myself $100, and I'm like, oh, baloney. This is $100. I don't own this card, thus I cannot make a Toa deck, but the Toa deck is freaking broken. That's the only deck that I lost to at the tournament yesterday with my Vegito deck. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's freaking strong. I beat all the meta decks with it. And like I always say, that's it. I'm gonna conclude it. Y'all stay super.